Right now it's 6, a family's pain. What loved ones revealed about one of murder suspect Virgil Thu's alleged victims.
And a Good Samaritan springs into action to extinguish a car fire in an Onalaska parking lot.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski.
Tonight, new details in the New Lisbon triple murder. The manhunt for suspect Virgil Thu has brought in over 172 tips.
And we're now hearing from Skyla Sorensen's family, the teen, one of Thu's alleged victims.
News 8 Now's Allison Fergit is here with more. Allison.
Ken and Emily, Jerry and Pamela Sorensen, Skyla's dad and stepmom, say Skyla was a bright, fearless girl. And through their grief, they're working to make sure people remember Skyla for who she was.
I don't know how to live with this. It's hard, very hard.
Jerry and Pamela Sorensen are living every family's nightmare. Just before the new year, their 13-year-old Skyla was a victim in a triple homicide. They say she was a smart, bright girl who wasn't scared of anything and was just like her dad.
I love my daughter very much. I miss her. Nothing could ever replace her. She was everything to me. She was my Mickey Mouse.
Pamela says Skyla learned to cook from her biological mother. It was now passing on the lessons to her.
I loved it. It was fun. We did a lot of things together.
Jerry and Pamela say Skyla loved doing burnouts and riding horses at a nearby ranch.
I remember that memory with her. I'll always cherish that.
Skyla shared a special bond with her cousin Alex, who was another victim in the triple homicide.
Alex was a very smart, young lady that was going to grow up to be beautiful like her mother and her sisters.
Jerry says Skyla wanted to be there for her younger cousin, who was struggling with bullying.
Their lives were cut short, but you know what? At least they were together.
The Sorensens say people connected to Skyla easily, and she left a lasting impact on everyone she met.
I will miss my Mickey Mouse so much. I can't even imagine my life without you in it. You're the one that kept me going.
I will always love you, no matter what. You're up in heaven. We all got angels, baby, and they're mine.
Through an unthinkable tragedy, they're trying to hold on to the good.
We have the last memories of her in her bedroom and no one taking that.
The Sorensens have a plea to Virgil Thu, the man who allegedly killed their daughter.
Come forward and pay your consequences. Will you be a man and tell somebody why? Please.
Right now, the Sorensens are planning Skyla's memorial, but they do not have a working car, which is making everything more difficult. There is a GoFundMe set up to help with memorial expenses. We will have that link available on our digital platforms. Ken and Emily.
Allison, thanks very much. Skyla's memorial is set for Saturday, January 18th at the New Lisbon Community Center.
Authorities in Monroe County have arrested a man suspected in a Minnesota bank robbery. In a Facebook post, the sheriff's office says they arrested 51-year-old Corey Billstrom of Janesville. Billstrom is a suspect in a bank robbery that happened in Bloomington yesterday. There was also an outstanding warrant for his arrest from the Wisconsin Department of Corrections. Police made contact and arrested Billstrom outside a residence in Wilton. Billstrom is currently held in Monroe County Jail, where he awaits extradition to Minnesota.
The man accused of killing his pregnant ex-girlfriend in 2020 pleaded no contest in Chippewa County Court today. 27-year-old Jose Dominguez Garcia faces charges of first-degree reckless homicide. 2 other charges were dropped but can be considered during sentencing. Garcia is accused of killing his pregnant ex-girlfriend after she allegedly told him she was seeing someone else. That person was allegedly the father of her unborn baby.
No word on what caused an early morning house fire in Galesville. It happened at North 432 4th Street. Heavy smoke could be seen pouring out of the windows and roof. Crews from both Galesville and Ettrick were on the scene. No one was hurt, but the home is a total loss.
In Onalaska, a serious scare for a driver. Fire officials say the motorist saw smoke coming from their SUV. The driver pulled into a parking lot near Barachos and Starbucks on State Road 16, and that's when the vehicle caught fire. Eyewitnesses told us a regular customer at the neighboring Starbucks jumped into action using a fire extinguisher to put the car out.
Noticed a significant car fire. Asked if they had a fire extinguisher, and they did. At that point, I just walked out and did the right thing and put the fire out.
Fire crews responded to the scene and finished putting out the fire. No one was hurt.
Well, it's been pretty calm here in our region. Cold, but calm. But we do have a few chances for flurries this weekend, Greg.
Yeah, overall, our temperatures have kind of climbed back up closer to average here for the last couple days. Today, too, quiet conditions continue, but that won't last until probably tomorrow afternoon. We have a little bit of snow potentially coming in. Overall, right now, not too bad. 18 at La Crosse, 14 at Eau Claire. Generally clear skies, a few high clouds out there. But this evening, we're just seeing temperatures really pretty much dropping back down to 14 degrees with a little bit of wind chill, but all in all, not too bad for the first week of January to see these temperatures in the evening with wind chills around 4. A little bit high clouds beginning to push into Eau Claire, but otherwise fairly quiet. And overnight, really we'll just see increasing clouds, which will keep the overnight temperatures a little bit up than what we've had the last couple days, more on the low teens or around 10 degrees. The winds begin to turn around, but overall will remain dry through at least tomorrow morning. Then as we go out, there's your system that we're tracking to the west. It's just a weak system now pushing into Dakotas. It'll take a little bit more time here, so later on we'll kind of break down if the evening commute has a little bit of snow for you and whether we'll have more snow going into the weekend. All that a bit later in the broadcast.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Well, 4 of the 5 candidates running in the La Crosse mayoral race have filed their paperwork. The deadline was yesterday. The city clerk's office says Shondell Washington Spivey, Ellie McClune, Vicky Markison, and Chris Kalo turned in their forms. Chris Stone submitted only some forms. The 4 are vying to replace Mayor Mitch Reynolds, who is not running for a second term.
The La Crosse League of Women Voters met today. One of the things they discussed, state constitutional amendments. The league believes lawmakers use them to bypass the governor's authority. There were 5 state amendments on the ballot in 2024. The Women's League pushed a no vote for all of them.
Efforts to amend constitutions offers lots of opportunities to enshrine additional rights, but also to take away rights that were otherwise previously enshrined in the Constitution. And so it's really important for people to be paying attention to the opportunity to vote on their state constitutions.
Right now, Senate Republicans are pushing for a voter ID constitutional amendment. They want it placed on the ballot in April.
Students at La Crosse's State Road Elementary School are cooking up some plans for the future. Today they hosted their State Road Soup event to have ideas on how to improve the school. Now, in previous years, students pitched things like calming corners and building a book house. The project that receives the most votes gets $250 to get started.
They're doing a lot of things. They're working together to think of creative ideas. They're learning about community. They do public speaking. They did a lot of research for the project. There was math involved, writing skills. It was pretty much a little bit of everything.
And down the road, they'll be delivering a pitch for the actual La Crosse soup.
Yeah.
This year's winning project was Celebration Supermarket, a store that will offer gifts and cards for people unable to afford items for special occasions. A record-breaking year for Gunderson Trauma and Emergency Services.
Plus, the Medical Reserve Corps is looking for volunteers to improve the health and safety of La Crosse.
Whether you have a design emergency or just want to shop the best furniture showroom in the area, the January clearance sale at International Furniture is the best time to buy high-quality furniture with savings up to 70% off retail price on select floor samples. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
Stay warm and cozy this winter with La Crosse Fireplace Company and receive a 30% federal tax credit. Wood stoves with a modern style like Quadra-Fire or the classic look from Vermont Castings, La Crosse Fireplace Company has the stove to fit your style and needs. Purchase and receive a 30% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Whether you have a design emergency or just want to shop the best furniture showroom in the area, the January clearance sale at International Furniture is the best time to buy high-quality furniture with savings up to 70% off retail price on select floor samples. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
La Crosse Gunderson Trauma and Emergency Services helped a record-breaking number of patients in 2024. They saw 189,000 patients, which is a 7,000 patient increase from 2023. For comparison, in 2020, they saw 126,000 patients. Officials say that the numbers reflect the health system's ability to help a large number of patients, but also opens a conversation about future expansion.
One of our #1 strategic priorities in the Gunderson region for next year is access to primary care. So we are continuing to evolve. We're continuing to make sure we have the right amount of providers in the right places, in the right communities, and expanding services in all the communities we serve.
2025 is expected to be even busier. They project that patient volumes in both urgent and emergency care will go up.
Well, the Greater La Crosse Area Medical Reserve Corps could use your help. The MRC is seeking volunteers who are willing to prepare for and respond to emergencies that affect public health and safety. Volunteers get some training to assist in a variety of response and community activities.
It gives people an opportunity to help us build resilience in our communities. So when there is a bad thing happening, people can step forward with some confidence. They know where to get information, where to get resources, and they have the skills then to help assist in those particular situations.
Volunteers do not need healthcare backgrounds. Anyone interested can register on the Wisconsin Emergency Assistance Volunteer Registry. We'll have that link on our digital platforms.
Mentoring matters.
Big Brothers Big Sisters are looking for new mentors through their 30 in 30 campaign in just a few minutes.
Along with some snow over the next several days, we actually got near average temperatures, which means we could get near 30. We'll break down what the temperatures look like and how much snow we might get through the weekend. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
When I'm done, cleaned up, and I take the customer down there, I go through it all with them and explain how the equipment operates, show them how the bypass operates, how to set the clock, how the unit actually backwashes, pulls brine, how a water softener actually works.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home, free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
It's Hy-Vee's one-day sale. One day only, Friday, January 10th. Stock up on Hy-Vee macaroni and cheese, 3 for just $1. And Campbell's Chunky Soup, 4 for $5. Jack's Pizza, 4 for $10. Boneless top loin pork chops, 5 for just $4. Sara Lee Honey Wheat Bread, just $1.99. 7-Up, just $2.99. We've packed this sale with savings so you can pack your pantry for less. Save in-store and online during the one-day sale. Friday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free foam flakes? I love these free foam flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each survey has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular.
When I'm done, cleaned up, and I take the customer down there, I go through it all with them and explain how the equipment operates, show them how the bypass operates, how to set the clock, how the unit actually backwashes, pulls brine, how a water softener actually works.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Seven Rivers region is launching their 30 in 30 campaign.
The initiative hopes to highlight their urgent need for new mentors. The nonprofit is looking to recruit 30 of them in the next 30 days. Mentors step in to help kids that may not have an adult role model at home.
Some of our kids have some challenges where they may not have those adults in their life that are able to nurture them and really help them grow in healthy ways. And so we have some great adults who recognize, how they want to contribute and give back and really spend time with youth and help them.
There are currently 40 kids on the waiting list waiting to be matched with their big brother or sister.
Well, we were just discussing this during the break. I'd literally forgotten when the last time we had measurable snow was.
It wasn't too long ago. According to Greg, it was about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, which kind of feels like forever because we were just in the same cycle of cold but sunny. Do we have chances for snow coming up in the next few days? Let's get the answer from Greg.
Yeah, we do. And when we're talking measurable, actual measurables like a tenth. So we've had some of that, but if you really want to go back to more significant, we're talking more than an inch, you definitely got to go back 3 weeks, really before we had the warm up after Christmas too, to see any significant snow. We are going to see some now. It looks like we got a couple opportunities, but it's going to be quiet through the morning commute. We'll have increasing clouds. We're not expecting some light snow or flurry activity to come in until the afternoon. It looks like it will impact some areas for the evening commute. Not all will see it, but it'll be during that time frame that it should be falling. And then Friday, we still got cloud cover. A few snow showers could linger throughout the day too. Don't expect accumulation at that point. Temperatures overall are not going to really change from Thursday and Friday. Still fairly seasonable, mid to upper 20s. But as you wake up, you'll notice the temperatures will be a little bit milder than we've had lately, just given the cloud cover will be increasing and that wind will be coming out of the south throughout the morning. It will take quite a bit of time. We have a lot of dry air in place towards the ground, so that will take some time to get it moistened up to see some of the snow actually reach the ground. But I think by afternoon time, we'll start seeing these lines or bands start to form some point down in the area. So by after 3 or 4, I think some areas will start seeing a little bit of light snow or flurries. Right now, this paints more of northeast Iowa as the area to see. Then towards the evening commute, we'll see some areas develop here overall throughout the evening commute. So if you get in some of these bands, it'll be a light snow, some light accumulation, not expecting heavy snow rates to fall during this time, but it could make for a messy commute. Once we get past about 7 or 8, I think a lot of it, at least the accumulating snow that we're seeing, will push east of the area, but that doesn't mean we won't see some snow or flurries throughout the night as cloud cover remains. The temperatures overall will be quite mild compared to what we've had recently going into Friday. Snow amounts, this says 1 to 2, but I think it's more closer to 1 inch probably for a lot of areas. You see that blue area, that's kind of where a band may set up. That may shift around, but most areas will probably see a ½ inch. Some areas just a dusting. As you go further south, areas could see up to maybe an inch at the most. And most of this will fall before midnight, really, as I just showed you. Going into Friday, we'll have a little bit of that northwest flow, a little bit unstable. Might see a few little sprinkles of showers coming through, snow showers, but overall not too bad. Mainly dry conditions. And then the late Saturday into Sunday system, it's going to take a while. So Saturday should be fine. You can see it just coming up in the screen right there. That won't come through till late Saturday night. So by the time you wake up Sunday morning, we will have some light snow ahead of this low to our west. The low should trek right through or overhead, lift to the northeast towards Monday. By the time we get to Monday morning, we should be done with the snow. Definitely colder air behind this cold front. It's a kind of a quick moving system. It's one of these systems where we will get some snow, but not a lot. If you want to look at what we're looking at for snowfall, here's the bump that we might get for up to an inch, could be a little bit higher. And then here's the bump that goes where we could get some areas maybe 1 to 3, maybe up to 2 to 4, just depends on how it plays out. But overall, I think a lot of areas will come through the weekend, seeing kind of in that 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 inch range of snow. We'll just have to see how much actually stays on the ground. Follow that, there's your high temperatures for tomorrow. Pretty nice there. We're looking at similar type of temperatures going all the way through the weekend. And there we go, we got to the Friday. We're looking at temperatures too similar for Friday and even Saturday, really average temperatures. So overall, not too bad if you like those. But then going to Monday, we're definitely seeing the cold air behind it, where we could see sub-zero lows going throughout those 2 days, given that we might have a snowpack on the ground. But then it does get mild towards the middle of next week. So overall, not too bad of a temperatures, and we got a little bit of a snow opportunity. Nothing significant or major, but something at least we can see finally.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
Love it.
Coming up next in sports, a top 15 battle. The UWL Eagles hosting the top team in the nation. Jacob's got a preview of Platteville and La Crosse. Doing battle from Mitchell Hall, plus the News 8 Play of the Week nominees. Next.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. Choose American Waterworks.
It's out with the old and in with the new. You know what they say, new year, new you. King Furniture is celebrating the new year with special trade-in offers. Trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. And we'll deliver and haul away for free. Shop store-wide savings as we continue to clear out inventory and make room for new styles for 2025. Plus get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments. The King Furniture New Year sale going on now.
T-Mobile is very reliable.
It's always nice to know that T-Mobile has us covered.
I love the fact that my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
My network is my lifeline.
T-Mobile keeps you connected on America's largest and fastest 5G network. Right now, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. See how you can save on every plan versus Verizon and AT&T at T-Mobile.com/keep-and-switch.
Attention business owners. Start 2025 confidently with Your Choice Roofing, your trusted partner for commercial roofing solutions. Our expert craftsmanship and premium materials ensure a roof that stands the test of time. Don't wait. Our schedule is filling up fast. Get ahead of the rush and secure your spot now to protect your building and your bottom line. Visit yourchoiceroofing.com today to get started.
Spread joy in the life of a shelter pet this holiday season by donating to the Cooley Region Humane Society. The News 8 Now Pet of the Week is brought to you by Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, it's not every day the #1 team in the country is on your home turf, but today is one of those days as the UWL men's basketball team readies for a top 15 clash with UW Platteville. Both teams are playing fantastic as of late as the Eagles 9-1 in their last 10. Pioneers have won 10 straight as they jumped into that #1 spot in the latest rankings. UWP won the last meeting in a tight one at Mitchell Hall last January, and La Crosse hasn't won on their home court against this team since February of 2021. Should be a high-level game, and of course, we'll have those highlights for you tonight at 10. All right, now let's check out the best of the best from this last week from around the area. The News 8 top 5 plays of the week, excuse me. We begin on the ice. Fun matchup last night between Onalaska La Crosse and the Avalanche. Great finish by Liam Branson off a good feed from Grayson Andel. The Avs would prevail 6-3 with good team play from the home side right there. Next up, the clash this past weekend. Holman needing a pin to get the team win against Hastings, and you ask for it, and Josie Collins delivers. Doesn't get much more clutch than that, and a tiara-worthy performance indeed. For number 3, a good win for the Sparta ladies last week against GET. Lily Seifert dialing up a step back jack, and that is catching nothing but the bottom of the net. The Spartans would go on to win this one by 23 points. And coming at number 4, rivalry game back on Monday between Spring Grove and Houston. Take a gander at the fancy footwork from Morgan Roeder of the Hurricanes. Looks even better in slow motion. Houston would win this one in overtime. And at number 5, he was already a Play of the Week nominee back in the fall for football, but couldn't leave out Broden Steiner for this jam in the Battle of Wilson Street last week against Luther. Onalaska would take that one by 23 points. So there are your choices to choose from for this week. To cast your vote, head to news8000.com. Under the Sports tab, click on Play of the Week. Pick your favorites. Spread the word. Voting will be live shortly after the show and closes Friday at 5. Guys.
The last one looked good.
It's
That
an
was
emphatic
fun.
slam.
It is.
I'm going to go with Roe Eater's Euro step that I think
That's a
would
good
make
one.
Giannis look proud.
I agree. I agree. I'm going to go with wrestling. How about
All right.
that?
Huh.
They needed a pin to win against the team, the Hastings team, and the Holman lady could do it. So what
Very
a great good play by Josie Collins.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the tiara as well. Love that.
It's all working.
Of course.
Thanks,
Of
Jacob.
course. All right, Greg has another look at your forecast right after this.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Out with the olds and in with the new at Wesco in Sparta. Grab amazing deals with discounts up to 50% off. Floor models, overstacks, and slightly blemished items must go. So incredible, even I can't believe the savings. Our team is ready to help you find the perfect piece for your home. Hurry, these deals won't last long. Head to Wesco in Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And remember to tell them Peyton sent you.
Wow, forest berry fudge is amazing. Mmm, this is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
All right, tonight not quite as cold as the past several nights, given we'll have more clouds that'll be increasing towards later tonight, and the winds will begin to turn around in preparation for that next system that'll be coming through. And don't ignore that. We're going to skip over that because that was for yesterday. It doesn't show the snow. There we go.
I wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, you know. We'll have some snow potentially for the evening commute. Won't be a lot going Thursday night. A better shot to see a little bit higher amounts going into Sunday.
All right. Thank you, Greg, and thanks for joining us at 6.
We'll see you at 10.